What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is an early start this morning. It's not too early. It's right at 9. So we are taking the 98 over to Chad's. Sorry for the wind noise, but we are taking it over there to have the front windshield finally tinted. If you're been with the channel for a while, you know that I did have a brow at one point. It ended up getting a giant chip up here in the windshield. I mean, it was nasty. It was probably quarter size, $half size, and I had the windshield replaced. So we're going over there to do that now. I believe Caleb is going to be coming up to follow me over there, and then he's going to be bringing me back. So I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. We are doing like 50% on the front windshield, so we're going to get on over there so he can get started on it. Okay, guys, I hope you guys can hear me all right. The truck is kind of loud and the radio's playing. But like I said, we got a really big chip up here in that corner. This was probably 6 months ago. I was working at Enterprise, so I still work at Enterprise, but I came out one day and I mean, it was probably $half size chip, and I don't know what happened, how it got there, but I was not happy. So I had Safelite. I used my Enterprise discount at Safelite. It was like 180 bucks for them to change the front windshield. So I went ahead and had them do that, and then I just haven't got around to doing tint on the window yet. And then Chad messaged me the other day asking if I wanted tint done on the 79, and well, the 79 hopefully will have a new windshield here soon when we get it running, because it's got a small chip in it, and it just drives me insane. But I'll be hopefully fixing that, and then we will be going with new doors on the 79, so those windows will probably be getting tinted. So I was like, no, but can I get the 98's windshield tinted? He's like, yeah, bring it on over. So that's what we're doing. I already have the side windows and everything in the rear tinted. I'm going to do 50% on the windshield. I don't think that will be too awfully dark. I mean, it's not even tinted now. And then that's what it's side tinted. So I mean, there's a little bit of a difference. There you go. That's non-tinted, that's tinted. So we'll see how it turns out and everything. He's got 2 other people in front of me, so I'm not sure when he will have it finished. But that's why I'm getting it over there this morning. The guy's supposed to show up at 10. So we're gonna drop it off and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys when we get there. There you go, guys. That last little bit of that last clip, well, I guess it'd be the first clip, but when I was still out here at the house, kind of giving you before as I walked around the front of the truck, just to show you what the windshield looked like before it gets tinted. And then when we are going over there, you've seen the windshield versus the side glass, or the driver door window that is tinted. But I'm excited to get it tinted. I think it's going to change the look of the truck. It's going to kind of give it that murdered out kind of look, just to tie everything together. I'm eventually going to do the new side glass, because they're all scratched up and stuff, but I have the new doors down there that I need to get fixed and then get tossed on the truck. But when I do that, I'll probably just have the glass tinted in those and then swapped over to, well, the driver's door will be going on so they can stay in there, but the passenger, I got to change the door handle out and the glass on it. But other than that, I'm super excited to see it when it gets finished. So whenever he gives me a call and it's done, we will get a ride back over there and I'll show you guys, so stay tuned. And we're back, guys. Sorry for the wind noise, but we are having fun with the truck. We are ripping bushes out. We ripped that tree there that my finger's pointing at was sitting here in the corner, and that bush was there, and now we just have this little rinky-dink one. I didn't think to film it until, of course, the last little one, but it's kind of fun to rip this shit out. So I'm probably gonna set up the camera over there on the concrete and then rip it out. So I'm probably gonna pause you guys real quick and set you up. Sorry for the wind noise, but I'm gonna try and get the best angle for you, and then we'll go from there.
Ryan Little.
we go, guys. We got 1, 2, and 3 ripped out. But I did get the truck back from getting the front windshield tinted, so I guess I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. Oh, this door's not even shut all the way. There we go. But there it is, guys. It looks a lot better. I'll climb in and show you, but let me roll this window up real quick. There we go. And it's not a huge difference like before. Like I said, this is 50% on the front windshield, and then the factory ones here on the side, and then the factory ones are on the back. I believe those ones were 50% to begin with, and then we did 25 and 25. And then these ones, I'm not sure what the factory one is, but I believe we went 25 as well on the side, or maybe it was 5 back there and 25. I'm not 100% sure, but the back ones are extremely dark. These front ones aren't too bad. I'll climb out and show you. See, the back ones you can't even see in unless you, yeah, so you can't even see through. These ones you kind of can. You can kind of see the mirror over there. So I think these ones are 5, this is 25, and then we have 50 up front. So I think it looks cool, looks good. Gives that murdered outlook on the truck. Sorry for the wind noise, like here you can't even see in it, so pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna continue working. I'll pick you guys up when something else happens. What is up, guys, and good morning. I hope you can see me all right. It is currently 5:27 in the morning. It is pitch black out yet. We are headed down to Kentucky to pick up something for the farm, so I figured I'd bring you guys along. It is a 4-hour drive, so we're hitting the road early so we can get back at a decent hour tonight instead of leaving when it's daylight and we get back when it's like 8 or 9 at night. So I figured I'd bring you guys along. Stay tuned, guys, and I'll pick you up when we get closer. Okay, guys, we just stopped for fuel. 44 gallon or 17 gallons at 44.50. Gas price is $2.59 here. We are in Bowling Green, Kentucky, or somewhere around here. Like I said, first stop for fuel. We're about an hour and 30 minutes out to the destination. It's been raining the whole way. I mean, it is nasty out. Hasn't been like a downpour, but it's been just a steady drizzle. Not a bad drive. A lot of hills up and down, which, I mean, it's not very fun, but I mean, the view's kind of pretty and stuff, so it'd be nice if it was sunny out, but oh well. I'm gonna run in, use the restroom, and then we're gonna get on the road again. So once we get there, I'll pick you guys up and show you what we're picking up, so stay tuned.
Little.
Okay guys, we made it to our destination. We are here picking up a tractor for the farm. It is CFI farm equipment. I don't know how well you can see the sign up there, right there. But we are picking up a 40 horse Coyote to use on the farm. Be basically the round bale loading tractor, replace of the D17, because the D17, that tractor isn't ours, it is our neighbor's that we farm for. He used to have cows, now he doesn't, so he doesn't do much with hay anymore. But he lets us borrow his tractor, so that's why we bought this one. 3-point hitch, quick attach, loader, hydraulic lift, all that fun stuff, front wheel assist and all that. So I'll go over the tractor more once we get home. We have about a 4-hour drive back home, but we have to stop and grab Jeep parts for my sister. So we're gonna hit the road. Just a little update for you guys, and we'll see you when we get back. What is up guys, welcome back. It is currently Sunday, so we went and picked up the tractor Friday, so this video has been over like a 4 to 5 day period. First of all, happy Easter to everybody out there. Second of all, I'm basically just going to kind of give you a little walk around here on the tractor. We went and picked up Friday from Paducah, Kentucky, which is a 4-hour drive, as you've seen from the footage before. But anyway, this is a late 2005 Coyote. It's a 40 horse. The model number is a DK40, giving it 40 horse. This is basically our loader tractor for the hay season. I went out and bought this one for that reason, given it's got a 4-cylinder diesel in it. It's got front wheel drive, it's got locking differential, it's got a nice big bucket and stuff on it. I am going to change some things up on it though, like this brush guard I'm probably going to take off and paint it black, kind of clean up the frame a little bit, just to, clean it up basically is what I'm going to do. It's a really nice tractor. It's got the ROP system on it with the canopy. Your joystick controls are over there. Oh, you guys can see that, but it kind of gives you the indication on which direction does what on the bucket. So, and it's got right at 1,065 hours for a 2005 tractor. That is nothing. Basically tractor hours and like four-wheeler and dirt bike hours are basically the same. It's not like vehicle miles or anything, but I just want to kind of give you guys a little walk around on it. Like I said, it's a 4-cylinder diesel, which will be nice. I'll be able to plug it in the winter and stuff, and it should do its purpose around here. So there it is guys, that's what we got for the farm. Thanks for stopping in, and again, happy Easter. If you're a new viewer, please smash that subscribe button, share the channel. I'm trying to grow. Hopefully the 79 will be done here soon. I got to get over there and get some footage on it, but it should be coming along. But anyway guys, remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM man. Thanks for stopping in. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.